It is a lame life. I'll tell you what. I've gotten into drawing recently because my hands shake too much to really not want to practice it. I don't know, I'm just kind of a shaky guy now. Let me sit you over here. The whole premise of it is that I'm going to draw scenes from movies that I enjoy. The first one that I'm going to start doing, I just don't like it, I can feel it, is movies along the lines of John Carpenter. Of course, John Carpenter's films are kind of out there. So I hope to sort of capture specific scenes and use them. Sorry, I'm formatting things. You're on the side of my computer. The first one I'm gonna do is from The Thing. I always really liked The Thing. It's kind of a clumsy name to pronounce. And the scene I will be drawing is of the first burning they do. So it's pretty close after the dog incident, right? And they're discovering that, let me pause it. They're discovering that, like, it's shape-shifting, it's some kind of monster. They don't fully understand it yet. Anyways, they think that they've killed it. And of course, as they're going about putting away the body, somebody, I'm not going to say who directly, but they get left alone with I might as well say it. It was, give me a second. The names are kind of harder to remember. But everybody's really old now, and I'm trying to figure out the name. I'm scrolling through it, sorry. I think it was Clark. Yeah. No, Clark was the big guy. He got shot. I don't remember. Gee. He's a very memorable guy. They all kind of blend together after a while. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. There was Windows. I think it was Fuchs. Yeah, it must have been Fuchs. Fuchs and The Thing. Now let me look. I don't have subtitles for this version, so I'm going to Google. No, Fuchs was the doctor. I'm trying to remember. Childs was the black guy. Knowles was the younger guy who was the cook. Kurt Russell was the helicopter pilot. Gary was the army guy. Let's think. Gee. Was it? No. Goodness. Who was it? Wilford Brimley was interesting. He played the Dr. Blair. Later he shows up in some diabetic advertisements, which was very interesting. Bennings. It was Bennings. It was not Bennings. So the scene where they say the exact line, that's not Bennings. I'll see if I can pull up the cut. The thing wasn't Bennings. It's around the 45-minute mark of the movie. I'll play some audio from it. I'm not going to turn my screen around. I want the focus to be on me. Joy. Let's full screen that. I'm going to move the phone back over here.
Something wrong with Blair.
Something's wrong with Blair. It's one of the outdoor shots I really liked, where it's dark. There's a couple seconds before the scene starts, you see windows The guy with the sunglasses, who's kind of a geek, I suppose. So I was scrubbing through the entire movie, so that weird, awkward, melancholic, like, yammering was probably unwarranted. But Windows, one of my favorite characters, actually, just because he's admirably normal. He's kind of like a shaky younger guy. Knowles was a really good character too. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. You see him run outside, Bennings. I think that I'm gonna triple check. Yeah, Bennings. Bennings runs outside. And everybody's chasing after him because they want to see what's going on. They hear that, oh, Bennings, he's become... Yeah, just like they're telling him not to touch it. You'll hear the audio. Let me play it.
It isn't Bennings.
It isn't Bennings. After the screech that he makes, it cuts to a very high angle shot. They're pouring the fuel on him. And you get a great image of all of the cast sort of semicircled around him as he's burning. And right as he lets his second scream go is where I first attempted this drawing. I ruined it with a Sharpie because the Sharpie was too dark and I was trying to go for a pencil drawing. I'm not very good at solid color lining. I don't know, I'm not really an artist. I'm using grids because I'm no good anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this frame out from this this video on my computer, and I'm going to isolate it. I'm going to wait a second. It's about a 3-second shot, I think, maybe 4 or 5. I'm not really sure, but they're circled around him. Kurt Russell is right here in the frame, right? And then everybody else is kind of cupped around Bennings. So there's it's good filmography. I'm not really a film study guy either. I dabble in photography, but I only do landscapes. So like how I used to only draw landscapes. But there's just this gout of fire. You can see a clearly lit torch, or a flare, I guess it is, next to the barrel of fuel. And everybody's circled around. And you can clearly see, just if you were to really focus on details, who's who. And I hope to try and capture it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm no good at drawing either. And as I said, the hands that are quivery because of something I've done to myself, some substance. Maybe it was whenever I first went off the substance. I'm not talking about hard drugs. I'm talking about the medication I used to take. I don't know if it's a caffeine addiction or anything. It could be, but whatever. I've been shaking a lot more, and I think this will help me sort of recover some sense of something. I don't know. Also, I just feel this sort of personal debt to this this movie and this drawing I tried to make whenever I was in junior year of high school. Now that I'm a washed up 19-year-old whose life is changing rapidly. I'm a nobody. But I plan to do something, I guess. I don't know. Probably gonna upload this to YouTube if I ever get around to it. There's just not a lot of content on one of my channels. I think I have a couple videos on my main. I don't know. But yeah, I think I need to publish this just because it's something I find interesting. And I need a journal of some kind. Might as well make it be about art. I mean, really, my only skill with art is in shapes. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I PNG Photoshop stuff. It's not really a skill. I don't know. I don't know anything. Clearly, as evidenced, I'm a I peaked in high school around like 2 weeks before I graduated. No, rather, I peaked around 2 weeks after I graduated high school because I went to work immediately. I'm just me. And then I lost that job, and here I am. Hello. Yeah. God bless.